Hi, I'm Danny Ecker with the Chicago Business Today Midday Report. Chicago-based media planning agency Starcom took a big hit when it lost General Motors as a client heading into 2012, white-knuckling its way through last year after turning in its best year ever in 2011. Now the agency has managed to replace that revenue with new emphasis on things like data analytics, digital, social, and mobile media buys for its remaining clients, and is doing what it can to prevent other big names from parting ways. Our Bridget Sweeney joins me now with more. Bridget, what kinds of things has Starcom emphasized now, and what kind of difference has it made for them?
Well, clearly for several years now, digital has obviously been the big focus. But I think especially for Starcom, who has a lot of big legacy brands that have always done big, TV commercials and big kind of more traditional forms of media buying, I think they've been working really closely with their clients to kind of move into a more mobile and social environment.
Mm-hmm. And over the last year plus or so, they picked up some big names, right? I mean, how much of that has been a result of their new approach?
It's tough to say, but clearly, as looking for an agency, you want someone who's facile and can kind of cover all angles. They did pick up Anheuser-Busch and also Novartis, which helped to make up for the big GM loss. GM was one of their 5 biggest clients in terms of revenue.
Mm-hmm. Are there any signs, really, at this point, sort of moving forward, that any of their other big name clients could be maybe following suit with GM and maybe looking at whether they're going to part ways with Starcom?
Walgreens, another long-term client of Starcom, I believe it's been with the agency since the late 90s. They announced in mid-January that they will be putting up their account for review. It's not the biggest account, it's about $255 million, but it's a local company, it's had a long relationship with Starcom. They made very clear when they made the announcement that they are inviting Starcom to pitch them. They certainly have, I think, a good relationship with Starcom, but they're going on their own kind of new branding path themselves, so I think it makes sense to kind of reevaluate options.
Right, in the meantime, they still have a pretty impressive stable of clients at this point.
They do.
Yeah. All right, Bridget, thanks a lot.
Thank you.